So I've been wanting to try one of those ADV adventure style helmets with the brim ever since watching Ewan and Charlie ride around the world. I finally got one, and I've been riding around in it all summer. So stick around because here comes the review of the AGV AX8 Dual. So the AX8 started life out as a dirt bike helmet, but it was so popular that AGV basically drilled 2 holes in the side of the helmet and fit a traditional face shield. The helmet is gloriously light because of the carbon Kevlar and fiberglass shell construction, so it weighs a mere 3.4 pounds or about 1.5 kilos. For comparison, my previous Arai RXQ weighs in at about 3.6 pounds or about 1.6 kilos, and I can tell you that 100-gram difference adds up at the end of a long day. Because the helmet was based around a dirt bike platform, you can do things like run goggles, which doesn't really apply to me since I don't really ride off-road on my Multistrada. But there are some dirt bike features this helmet that have some street application. Let's talk first about the most notable design feature, the bill beak thing on top. Most notably is the ability to tip your head down when riding into the sun. Second, when it comes to riding in the rain and that semi-truck is coming blasting all that mist and overspray, all you have to do is tip your head down when he comes by and it helps protect the visor from all that overspray so you have clearer vision. And third, when riding in dappled lighting, the beak helps keep the face shield in the shade so you get less glare and less splotchy lighting, again making it easier to ride in mixed light settings. Well, what about turbulence? Well, I don't really like windscreens. Even my touring bike has the smallest windscreen I can put on it, so I see more wind than the average touring rider. But what's amazing is that for about 90% of my riding, I really can't tell that the visor is up there. There's virtually no drag unless I look straight up, and even looking over my shoulder to check a blind spot, no turbulence. However, if it's really windy or you are doing a lot of high speed, then you can feel the visor's up there. But in most cases, the drag can be minimized by holding your head at a particular angle. But what if you do a lot of highway, freeway blasting? Well, then the visor would probably get old pretty quickly. But if you get into a situation where the wind is just killing you, you can remove the bill beak thing, as each helmet comes with shorter screws and these little clear panels. But for me, in my use case, I'm almost always on smaller county roads or mountain passes, so the benefits far outweigh that one pitfall. Plus, if you happen to have a bigger windscreen than I do, it's likely not going to be a factor at all. One last thought about the visor is that it channels a fair bit of wind over the top of the helmet, which makes the vents on the top of the helmet really work. When they are open, you can literally feel wind running over the top of your head, which is a great feature on those really hot days. Sizing the helmet was pretty straightforward. It's an intermediate oval, so it fits pretty much every American head out there. Plus, I always wear a size small, so I ordered a size small. The cheek pads were a little thinner than I would have liked, so after the first trip with the helmet, I ordered a thicker set of cheek pads. Confusingly, the smaller size cheek pads are thicker, and the larger size cheek pads are thinner. Go figure. Because it was originally intended as a dirt bike helmet, there are a lot of features that help it stay cleaner, such as this rubberized material protecting the liner. You can also remove the chin vent if you need a lot more air or if you just want to clean out any dead bugs or debris. And because this is so far away from your mouth, the helmet is a bit louder, particularly if you ride without the chin curtain. The only other thing I'm not crazy about is that to remove and replace the visor, you have to remove 2 screws. I really prefer riding in a dark smoke visor. Halfway is an excuse to stop riding before it gets dark. But now with the added complexity of changing visors, that's just one more reason for me to stop before nightfall, so this doesn't really bother me all that much. The other contributing factor to not switching lenses is I'd need a trailer to carry a spare. So in conclusion, I purchased this on a whim because I was curious about how they worked, but I am over the moon about the AX8 Dual. It may not work for every rider, and it does have some limitations, but it's no wonder so many adventure and touring riders now run these helmets. I mean, I love the aesthetic. You look like Gunny from Halo. I love how the visor thing helps you deal with different light and different weather conditions. I really love the lightweight. This dirt bike helmet that AGV modified for street use has quickly become one of my favorite touring helmets of all time. If you have this helmet or you have any questions, let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to check out canyonchasers.net or our YouTube channel for more great content. Click like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching and ride well.